Guys, before you go on to this clip, please don't forget to press the subscribe button for more content like this. We post all our clips on this channel from the podcast. I know you're going to enjoy this quite a lot.
Pranab Mukherjee, the retrospective tax. Terrible thing.
Stupid idea.
Terrible.
So stupid.
And after the Supreme Court struck it down, you get a retrospective tax.
Yeah.
It hurt the Congress.
For the viewers, tell me a little bit more about this retrospective thing, because I'm not sure if everybody has this clear.
Okay, so for your viewers to understand, Vodafone, of course, is a global company, as you all know, a global telecom company. And they sold some assets in India and they acquired Hutch in Mauritius. As a result of acquiring Hutch in Mauritius, where the company was primarily based, they acquired Hutch India. Now the government, which is then the Congress government, Pranab Mukherjee said, look, you've acquired Hutch India. There's a certain amount of tax that you need to pay on this. Their argument was they've acquired this in Mauritius. They pay the taxes in Mauritius. Taxes don't apply in India. You pay tax at one place.
Right. And Mauritius is zero tax or something like that in this case.
Less tax, I'm not sure. But I think zero tax, less tax. But it was a tax haven.
Right,
Basically, it was a tax haven.
Right.
So they got away by paying lesser tax. Now, that was a loop in the system. Could be a loop, arguably a loop. The government of India's argument was, look, the operations actually, you've acquired Hutch Mauritius to acquire Hutch India because you want to expand your operations in India. And India was a growing telecom market. It was a valid argument, except that the laws did not allow it. So the matter went to various tribunals. From there, it went to the High Court and Supreme Court. And Supreme Court ruled in favor of Vodafone that they don't have to pay. Maybe you bring in another law. In future, you got to pay.
Right.
But as of now, they don't owe your tax liability.
Right.
The government, that's Pranab Mukherjee, not only brought in a law, he brought in a law retrospectively to charge them 13,000 crore rupees.
Right.
That completely shook investor confidence in India.
Right.
Both domestic as well as international.
Right.
Laws cannot be tinkered that way. You cannot bring in a law to go after one person.
And that too in the past.
In the past. If it's unheard of.
Yes, that's bad jurisprudence.
It is completely. And for me, as a Congress voter, I thought here, and I'm a huge fan of Dr. Manmohan Singh. I think this country owes a debt to Dr. Manmohan Singh. I thought he should have stood up and told Pranab Mukherjee, no is no. Pranab Mukherjee as finance minister was a disaster. Chidambaram was good. Pranab Mukherjee was a disaster as a finance minister. I know Congress supporter will tell you this. They're all very scared.
They are.
Nobody takes on Pranab Mukherjee.
Okay.
I know that he's got the Bharat Ratna. I know this government's given him. I know the BJP loves him.
Because?
They just love him. I don't know. Maybe because he got in the retrospective tax. That helped the BJP
Because
come
it's such
so
a
far.
straw man, probably.
And then as president, he never really took on Modi. You know, whatever Modi ji ne bheja, wo sab sign karte gaye. So take a, and I think he was statesman-like. I do think everyone has good qualities and bad qualities. Again, I'm not against it. I'm sure he had some good qualities. But some of the mistakes Pranab Mukherjee did really cost UPA too. Really. Retrospective tax. The second thing, when the Anna Andolan was on, I know Anna, right? He's from Pune. He's from a village near Pune. I know this guy. And I'm going to be as unfiltered. Complete sham of a protest. Anna Hazare, I've known him for all my life. All he did, I don't know how he was made into this big, huge figure
Media
of
figure.
anti-corruption figure. The guy, but anyways, and all the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party today.
Come.
Le aao, coffee le aao.
रख दो यहाँ पे रख दो.
I love you got a red cup, no branding. I love this.
ये हमारी चाल नहीं है
ये
भाई.
देखो.
ये हमारी चाल नहीं है. ये किसकी कॉफी है?
Black
अच्छा ठीक
coffee.
है. अच्छा ठीक है. This is his black coffee, no?
Black
हाँ
coffee,
ठीक है
black
ठीक है.
coffee.
Done.
Perfect.
Okay, good. हाँ. भाई आज हम लोग खेल गए 420 IQ.
This is amazing.
5D chess, regular 5D chess in this office. हाँ. So you were saying?
Yeah. So after that, along with Anna Hazare ji, Ramdev ji also went on a fast for against black money, bring back the black.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Ramdev ji. TK has the right to fast. Pranab Mukherjee, when he went to receive Ramdev ji at the airport, went with 4 cabinet ministers. Ramdev ji was given more protocol than President Obama. My limited point is, I'm all for democracy. I think people should protest. As bad or wrong a protesters, you have a right to protest. Hitting Ramdev ji's people was wrong. Period. But taking this kind of protocol, that more protocol than President Obama, I think it cost the Congress. These are mistakes Pranab Mukherjee made. It's not right. When the farmers' protest happened, of course the Prime Minister reached out to the farmers. They had these meetings. But 4 cabinet ministers didn't go to the airport to receive the farmers. They had a meeting in a ministry. And that's the way it should be. If government starts changing based on people, then that's not governance.
It's a very weak government.
It's a very weak government. And even this government does that. Based on one incident, they will change something. But what I'm trying to say is governance should be consistent. It should not be people-centric. And therefore, Vodafone was a tax button for a company-centric. It completely destroyed confidence. If a government can change laws to go after one company, it'll change laws to go after a second company. And investor confidence will go. And I think that was a terrible thing Pranab Mukherjee did.
Bro, अगर ये सुन के आपको मजा आया किसी भी एंड तक, अगर आप यहाँ तक देख रहे हो तो मजा आया ही, ठीक है? अपने आप से बात मत करो फालतू की. एक काम करो, सब्सक्राइब. ट्रस्ट मी.